Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. According to our jurists, the whole world is divided into two blocks, the Muslim bloc and the non-Muslim bloc. They say that the Muslim bloc is called the Dar-ul-Islam and the non-Muslim bloc is called the Dar-ul-Kufr. Now, this distinction is very, very important because on the basis of distinction, there are certain directives which our jurists think are related to the Dar-ul-Kufr. Now, first of all, it needs to be appreciated that if Dar-ul-Kufr is a place where the kuffar live or the disbelievers live, then this is something which cannot be agreed upon in today's times. This is simply because of the fact that we cannot determine who amongst the non-Muslims are kafirs. I have explained elsewhere in some of my other lectures that a kafir is a person who deliberately denies Islam, who deliberately denies the truth. He is convinced of the truth and he still denies the truth. So such a person can be called a kafir. Now, since such a thing relates to one's intentions, so therefore it is only the Almighty who can inform us whether a particular non-Muslim or a group of non-Muslims is a kafir or not. So therefore we cannot of our own accord grant the status of kafir to certain non-Muslims. On the basis of this assertion, therefore, we cannot regard the non-Muslim bloc as the Dar-ul-Kufr. Now, one can ask that why at all is this important to regard the non-Muslim lands as Dar-ul-Kufr? So the importance of this distinction is that our jurists think that the Dar-ul-Kufr has to be converted into Dar-ul-Islam through jihad. It has to convert into Dar-ul-Islam. It cannot remain as a Dar-ul-Kufr. So therefore, the distinction, the importance of this distinction is that the Dar-ul-Islam or the rulers of the Dar-ul-Islam should attack the Dar-ul-Kufr and they should forcibly convert the kafirs into subservience of the Muslims. I have explained in some of my other lectures that this also is not true. It has resulted because of an erroneous conclusion which has resulted because of the whole endeavor of the messengers of God has not been understood properly in the context of the Quran. According to the Quran, in the times of the messengers of God, the Almighty punished people who had deliberately denied the truth by taking the whole affair in His own hands, and through the agencies of the messengers and through their followers, He punished people who had deliberately denied the truth. And this deliberate denial, of course, was termed kufr in those times. Today, we are not given this option. We are not given this prerogative to attack non-Muslim land because kafirs are living in it, simply because this was something which related to the messengers of God only. And the other thing is that today we cannot determine who amongst these non-Muslims is a kafir. So therefore, dividing the whole world into a Dar-ul-Kufr or Dar-ul-Islam is an uncalled for, and it does not relate to today's times. Today, at best, what can be said is that all non-Muslim lands should be called the Dar-ul-Dawa, or the place in which we should offer our preaching and we should call people towards Islam, and we should consider them to be the potential addressees of Islam and potential converts towards Islam. We cannot regard these non-Muslim lands as Dar-ul-Kufr. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات.